Hello YouTube, this is Cody with Variety Work. Let's see. Gonna give you a demonstration of me starting the engine since last year and getting ready to fire up. Just wanted to go over the first start of the season, and it's 6:14 as we record this. And what I'm about to do is we're about to fire this up for the first time since September of last year. Again, it ain't been run, but we're gonna check everything over and hit our valves and make sure things are good, and we're gonna choke it and we're gonna crank it and see if it'll start. Ready? Okay, we're getting fuel. Okay. We're getting spark. Are we getting spark, ladies and gentlemen? Are we getting spark? Okay, we're getting spark. Getting spark, so we're putting the spark plug back in the hole. What? Yeah, I know. It's just sounds fucking off. Trying to do a YouTube video. Come on. Mm-hmm. So, we got a brief interruption here, so side hurts from trying to start this thing. So, she's a process after you try to start them when they set. So, hopefully we can get her to start. If not, I might have to end the video and do it sooner or later. Maybe I'll get a little starting fluid in her. Alright, I'm back. We'll squirt some of this in her. The magic juice. So let's see where she'll go. Okay, she lit. Yeah. Kind of wish I had something to turn this damn thing over. because trying to push on these frickin' things and crank is something else. So be right back. Alright, we're back. This thing's all oiled up. Maybe I'll put some shut these down, I guess, until I get it working, but alright, we'll put this back on and see if we can get it to light. So, let's try it. Okay. Apparently this ain't going as well as I want it to. What the hell? Get gas. That side hurts again. I got enough gas in it. There you go. See if we got enough gas in it. To it. looking pretty good now, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm going to be right back and we'll go get some water for it. At the end of the year, when you're done using them, if you live in the freezing state, you drain your water tank out. So what we're going to do today, because it's the first start, and we're going to add some water to the tank. So, simple water can if you got one, or a bucket, or whatever you got. Fill it up with a garden hose. But right in here is the engine's coolant, sort of say, to keep it cool. But you check, like I said, you go back, you check on it, you run it, you listen to it, keep an eye on stuff or whatever you got to do, and basically you keep an eye on it, and you come back and you fill it up a little bit with water. And then over in this region here, you got your grease fittings. Take you off the tripod so you can see what I'm talking about. But right over here, these are your oilers that oil the cylinder. So when I take this out, you can see the oiler. You can see that down in there, and it's dripping a little bit of oil. And that's what you want. You just fill them up a little bit. And then these two here that I'm pointing at are your grease cups. Then right down in here you got your lever that pushes on your magneto. And then this comes down, and when it pushes down and pushes up, it fires every once in a while on that plug. If that makes any sense. So in case you're new to the channel, it's Variety Work, and this is a 1927 Stover hit and miss engine that I got when I turned 31 years old. So I've had it for what, 2 years now? So it's running pretty good on. It's running pretty good. Takes a little finessing, but for what it is, it works. I mean, again, it's old technology, very old technology to kind of modern technology. And then one of these days, I don't know if I've mentioned it in the channel or not, but I have a PTO flat belt pulley adapter for the tractor that takes the place of, you could run a flat belt, which is what's on here, that you can run that table saw over there, and then probably carry the camera around on a tripod or something, but I don't have my tablet. But right here is our concrete mixer, and one of these days I gotta, maybe sometime this week or next, I have to get the tires aired up on this and take some of this stuff out of here. And I think we're gonna pull the concrete mixer out, and then we're gonna pull the table saw out, and eventually I'm gonna find some boards, and we're gonna redo that table. But an Amish guy was supposed to fix this table saw, and eventually, well, he had other plans, so now it's up to me to get this thing repaired. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with some 1x from the Amish and take that up. Them 2 screw heads is what your fence guide's for, and I'm gonna just go another row of decking on it. But there again, I'm not quite sure, because I'm trying to figure out how to do this, but again, it's got to work in my favor. So anyways, I got to turn the saw blade back around, and I'm thinking about adding another layer of board to this as like a stiffener, because obviously when I pick this up you can see it flexing, but maybe I just got to take this all back apart and do something different. I mean, what do you expect? It's trial and error with fixing stuff like that. Especially trying to do this stuff right here. I mean, again, it's old technology, and some of the parts ain't being made for it, so you gotta be creative. I mean, turn around to that lawnmower, I mean, anybody can buy parts. Anybody can buy parts for the lawnmower and fix that. I mean, that's going to be around for a while. I mean, fifth wheel camper, flatbed trailer build. I mean, honestly, not much going on with that, but hoping that's going to get done soon so I can figure out what my next step is going to be for that, because I got to figure something out in here, because like I said. But anyways, my main focus is right here today, because I mean, when you get into a hobby like this, you got to understand that these engines are older, and they take a lot more finessing to get them going after they sat. You know, it's the way I can explain it is, take a elderly person. They're not as limber as a young person, so you got to take into consideration, you know, it's gonna take a little bit more to get them fired up than, you know, say another person, and or say a younger person. So like I said, I'm not sure, but like I said, I'm not sure, but I'm just, like I said, I'm gonna look at stuff, and you can see what that says for the tag, and that's what we got. So my next plan of attack is, I broke the wagon part off of this, which is over there, and now I got to make a new cart to set this on, and I'm not really that great with carpentry. So my plan was to take this off that base and then put it on a piece of sawhorse or something, and then get a couple pieces of steel about that size or so, and make a new cart. And I don't know if I want to go to them style wheels or keep them style wheels or what I want to do, but I want to get some parts where I can make each of them individual wheels pivot so you can move it around a lot easier, because I had a tractor like this, another one previously, the same thing, and I picked it up with that crane as you see in the background, and it ended up taking a few poundings and it broke some of this wood off of here. And again, I'm not that good with wood, but like I said, I'm just looking and seeing what we got. And again, it's the first start of the season with it, and I figured I'd start it up for a little bit and set you guys in the tripod, and I'll be right back. I'll go get my my crate, and we'll sit and listen to it. So put you back in the tripod. Alright, you guys can still see that, right? Lower you guys down a little bit. There we go. Alright, so I'm seeing what you guys are seeing, but that's what we got going on. Anyways, don't mind the mess on the deck. I gotta finish picking all this up. Had a bunch of little stuff I got a pile of there to go through and stuff, but basically we're not thinking about that right now. We're talking about the Stover Hit Miss engine that we fired up for the first time this year. So we're gonna put you right there so I can watch it and see what you guys think, and then see what your comments are, stuff like that. I don't know, maybe I'll do a live stream, but right now I just want to get the gist of getting this thing running for the first time this year. Reminds me of my grandfather. Like I said in previous videos, probably be a lot easier if I just sit in front of the camera, but you guys can hear me talk while you're watching this. But grandfather just passed away like last year, something like that, and these hit miss engines, which I'm showing you right now, what little bit I know and what I'm trying to figure out. But this is our hobby. I'd go to his house and we'd sit in lawn chairs in the garage and get the Cormac Deering horse and a half out and fire it up and listen to it for a little bit and then shut it off and then restart it. But there's a lot of stuff that goes to them. I mean, yeah, for somebody starting out in this hobby, it's new, but it's like anything else. You gotta get used to what you're doing, and you gotta fire it up, and you gotta do stuff like that in order to, gotta go through some of the preliminaries and relearn some stuff and figure things out and get support groups, and a lot of Facebook groups, a lot of people you come to find out have done it for 30 plus years or whatever, and I don't know, they'll show you how to do stuff. Like one guy showed me how to lace up belts, how to lace up a flat belt, because I didn't know how to do it, but now I'm looking for lacing equipment so I can do that, and then basically trial and error, and just remember what people tell you. But we're just watching it go, so I'm gonna get up here for a minute, see what's going on, and let you guys watch this a little bit. Alright, so I'm back. Hopefully you guys are enjoying it. Probably sit here a little bit longer with you. Watch it as it goes on, but that's what the plan is. I'm gonna fix a fuel tank on it and put it on a new chassis. Just not sure what to do, but not sure what we're gonna do, but I know I want to put it on a new chassis and get everything working again. But it ain't running too bad for sitting over the winter again. So like I said, not much else to report on. Just trying to figure things out and stuff like that. So we're just gonna watch this for a little bit, and then I'll turn the camera back around, I guess, because I'm not sure how long I want to make this video. Right now we're up to 32 minutes and 57 seconds, so I'm not sure what else I want to add or what else we're gonna do, but like I said, when you get into stuff like this, like I said before, you're gonna have to listen to the older people that got into it, and you're gonna have to chat with them a little bit and understand, and because them types of people, they're turning it over to the new generation, which is us millennials and Gen Zers and Gen Alpha, or whatever you want to call it, but future generations. And it's a cool hobby to get into. I mean, yeah, a lot of people my age and younger don't really want to get into this hobby, but maybe some do, and they got questions about it. I mean, like I said, my grandfather's taught me a little bit, and then I kind of had to learn some of this on my own. Like, these are grease cups. You gotta, every so often, you gotta turn these down, which I'm gonna show you right here, these grease cups. Just push down on them. So you see grease coming out of them. Them are greasing your bearings. And then, like I said, you know, you're just, this is your meter valve down here, so when you turn it out, you get more fuel. When you turn it in, you get less fuel. And then you got your ports up there where you grease them. And you go around and you sprinkle some oil on it, stuff like that. Keep everything going. Which eventually, eventually if I can get in my shed, but I'll turn the light on for you and stuff like that. But where's my box? I don't see my box. Where's my box? But my box is around here somewheres. Here it is. So anyways, this box up here, other than having some miscellaneous crap in it, this box in here, this box houses like grease, like a grease cartridge, so you can put some in there, place to put your belts. And right now what we're after is our oil can, which set this down. And this oil can here is an old it's an old Eagle oil can, but it's got the long reach thing on it, and that's probably what you guys want if you guys start out. So like this basket here that I'm showing you, you can pump some oil. You want to just fill them up just like that. Then you come over to this side. You want to squirt that and fill that one up. And then right here, and as I said before, these are your oil caps. So you wanna, it's hard to do this one-handed, but let me set you on the tripod and I'll show you. Bring the tripod over here and I'll show you what I got going on. So right in here, I'll turn it around. Hopefully you guys can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, oil's messy. But right here is oilers. And this one runs your connecting rod to your pivot bearing. And then this one runs your, I think this lubricates the rings and stuff. So these gotta be filled up. And then, a lot of times, when you work these all day, you would have time, or just basic time, that you would just take a minute or two and fill up the oilers and oil everything. And show you another one. Show you a couple that you gotta oil. So put a dab here. Put a dab here. Right there where that pivot. Then one right here. And then put one here, little dab. But like I said, that's all there is to it. So Again, you can kind of see what we're talking about. But a lot of YouTubers or somebody else will probably correct me on it, which is a good thing because I still don't know most of the stuff on it. But my grandfather asked Grandma if she wanted it painted up, and Grandma told him no, and she wanted it black, make it look tough. And then I don't know, and I was probably like 10 or 11 years old. She was gonna get it out one of these days, and she was gonna paint a red rose on it. Somewhere's on here, but and then I don't know, they kind of forgot about it, and they've never run this thing much. I just know where it's at, and basically my Uncle Gordon bought it, and he drug it out to Riverton, Wyoming, and then when he passed away, I asked my mom what Aunt Sue was doing with hitting this engine, and this is what you guys are seeing today. And had it 2 years now, and it's just, like I said, it's more like a toy basically, because not much of this stuff's being used anymore, and a lot of people don't know what it is, and you got to get the younger generation like me and stuff like that into it, so you know you can keep the tradition going, so sort of say. But anyways, enough rambling. Turn the camera back around so I can sign out. So I'll turn it back around and turn it back around. So, anyways, this is Cody with Variety Work. Don't forget to click the subscribe button so you know when I click the subscribe button, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel already. Don't forget to click that notification bell, and if you like this video, click the thumbs up. Stay tuned for other videos, and it's Variety Work, over and out. Take care.